If you're watching this video means you're about to write an SOP. It's really a good thing. This video is for you if you want to write an SOP all by yourself. Even I have written everything by myself and got admission into 4 universities. That doesn't mean I'm an expert in writing SOPs. I'm just like you. However, today I'm here to share my experience with you guys. So watch this video till the end as it might help you to write yours. Hi, hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Soundarya. I hope you guys are doing great. And if you ask me, I would say I'm super happy because I'm right now at home. You already know I'm in India and I haven't come with any video since a month because I'm spending time with my family. It's not enough, but still we are back to our form and continue with our regular master related videos. In today's vlog, we will be discussing a very important document that every student will be submitting along with their other documents to the university and to the visa as well. That is nothing but an SOP document. You already know SOP is really very important. So we're gonna talk about that in today's vlog. So SOP also known as a letter of motivation. So don't get confused with the names. They all are referred to the same document. So in today's vlog, I will be discussing some basic questions around SOP and share my experience, like how I wrote my SOP and what is the format that I have used and what I have included in my SOP. So everything we will cover in today's vlog. So without further delay, let's begin today's vlog. Before we start with our common questions, let me briefly explain what is an SOP actually. Well, most of you know what is an SOP, but I'm just saying it for the beginners if they don't know. Because if they are starting writing all by themselves, they must be knowing why they are writing this document. So SOP document is a statement of purpose document and very important documents in your application. And in this document, every student will be mentioning their motivation to take the particular course and mainly why the student is a good fit for this course. You have to include all the important points about yourself in this document, and when you submit this, admission team will go through your document and they give the weightage to this document as well before they give the admission. So it has a very key role in a selection. Now talk about the common questions. The first question that every student will be having in the beginning is whether SOP document is a mandatory or not. I would say it's a mandatory document. So every university will be mentioning in their requirements saying that they need SOP or LOM. So you have to check the requirements very carefully. And every student need to submit this without failure. Now the second question, that will I submit the same SOP for all the application that I'm planning to apply? So the answer is definitely no. You're not supposed to submit the same SOP for all the application that you're planning to apply. Make sure you are updating your SOP before you are submitting to particular university. Maybe you are applying to multiple courses under the same university or under the different universities. Make sure you are submitting a different SOP for the different applications. And the same thing applies to the visa as well, because the SOP that you submitted to the application cannot be provided to the visa. For the visa, SOP is entirely different document. The format also will change a little bit. Now the next question is really important and every student is asking me this question because SOP is really tough, so they're asking these questions to me. So sister, can we approach to any consultancy and ask to write an SOP for ourselves? Or can we use any AI tool? Or can I copy it from my friend? So in any case, it's not recommended to do. There are 2 reasons for that. The first one is like nobody knows about you better than yourself, and you can write a better SOP by yourself, not any other person, not any other tool available in online nowadays. And the second one is like even if you go in such a way and get your ready-made SOP and you submit it to the university, now university do the plagiarism check that everybody knows, and I've been telling in all my previous videos as well. If they found there is some copied content or any regular format like standard format in your document, then consider it's a direct rejection based on your SOP itself. They don't even see your grades. Now the next question would be like how many words that we can include in our SOP, like how many pages this document could be, and again what is the font style and the font size. So as far as I remember, I have used the formal text styles like Times Now Roman or Arial. And coming to the size, I kept it like a standard font size. Don't go to the bigger size or don't go to the smaller size. So when they're going through your document, they need to feel it like a pleasant. And coming to the words, like keep it up to 800 to 1000 words, and that will come around 2 pages. Please don't go behind 2 pages. So be very precise about what you need to include in your SOP. Now let's talk about the format. I have referred a few SOPs from Google to understand the format and to know what points we must include in our SOP. Because earlier I didn't had any knowledge about SOP, so I need to rely on Google. So once I understand the format, I sat and I created my first draft. Believe me, it was not good. If I had submitted that SOP, then I wouldn't be getting not even one admission. So what I have done, I sent this first draft to many people to get their reviews. So once I got a review comments, I incorporated all of them and I rewrote my SOP entirely. I know it will take time, but this time it was good. And I started applying with the same SOP, and every time I'm sending a new application, I used to modify the same SOP. The format starts with a hook paragraph and then continue with your academic background and work experience. If you have any extracurriculum activities, that also you can include in your SOP, and continue with your university specific information like why you have taken this course and why this particular university, why you choose Germany for your masters. And next you will be adding information like what's your short-term goal, long-term goal, how this masters is gonna help you in your career, what's your plan after your master. So all this information will come under the university specific information, and then you will be closing the SOP with a closure paragraph. I followed the same format for my SOP as well. Now let's talk about each section in detail, what kind of information I added in each paragraph. So starting with a hook paragraph, and that is the first paragraph. Unlike others, I haven't added any famous quotes or some fantasy lines in the beginning of the paragraph because I'm not good in that. And second thing is, like, I personally felt those lines or the quotes won't add any value to my application, so why to waste time on that. I just started by writing my interest in computer science, the reason for that, and the motivation in order to take this particular course. So these are the two main points I added in my SOP in the first paragraph. And now I continued with the second paragraph, that is nothing but academic background information. So I added all my grades like 10th, 12th and bachelor grades I added there, and I also added some subjects that are relevant to the course that I'm trying to apply. Let's say I have applied for the 5 universities and for the 5 different courses. If I have any relevant subjects I studied in my bachelor's, I have added which is specific to the course. And I also added some practical experience that I had in my bachelor's, like I had some project related experience, so I added those information. So if you have any practical exposure, like maybe you would be having some labs, or like you worked on some projects, or you have your coding experience, you could add those kind of information. Why we are adding this kind of information means this gives them a good impression that you have a great knowledge on the subjects that are there in your master course as well. Once you complete your academic related information in the second paragraph, now move on to the third paragraph. In third paragraph, what information you could add is basically your extracurriculum activities. So many students will be working on some NGOs or some activities that are related to the leadership, maybe something related to the society, helping some poor people. These activities could be anything, and if you feel this information will boost your application, please try to add it, because in Germany they also give priority to the other activities along with your studies. So if you have such, please try to add it, and again be very precise here as well. Now move on to the next paragraph is related to the work experience. So in this work experience section, usually we mention some information related to our internship and about our full-time work experience as well. So coming to me, I was a working professional by the time I was applying for my master's. So I added all my roles and responsibilities, and I also added some of the challenges that I faced and how I overcome those, because it shows them that I am ready to take any challenges and I'm ready to work after completing my master's. So it's really important to add all this kind of information along with your good achievements. Personally, I felt this section is really important and it has more weightage compared to the other paragraphs in the SOP document. So in this section we would be mentioning our reasons why we are taking this course, why we are considering this university, and why we choose Germany for our masters. So before you add your reasons in this section, please do some research about university and about Germany. Maybe you could talk about the job opportunities, maybe the companies that are available in Germany, maybe you can talk about the work-life balance. And coming to the university, you could say like job opportunities, the placements related information, and you could say like how this course is structured in their university and how this course is gonna helpful to you in your career. Maybe you're gonna learn some knowledge out of it. Maybe this course is gonna help you to get a good job in your professional career. So you have to mention all your reasons here and be very smart and try to convince them with your reasons here. Along with this information, you could also add some other information like once you complete your masters, what's your plan? Maybe short-term goals, maybe the long-term goals. You could also say like in 2 to 3 years, what's your plan? Maybe you're gonna work there, or you're gonna come back to India, or maybe you're gonna start your own business. So you could mention all your goals there, and it's nothing wrong to mention all this information in this section. Finally, conclude the SOP with the closing paragraph. Let this paragraph be very simple and short. Maybe you can add 1 or 2 sentences. Just mention that you are expecting an admission from them. Don't add any additional information. So this is the format that I have used, and this is the information that I included in my SOP. Nothing more, nothing less. So if you like it, you can also follow the same format and the information that I mentioned earlier. All this information is really important to give you admission, as they understand how dedicated you are, how serious you are regarding your education and your vision towards your future. So give some priority to this document as well, along with your other educational document. So that's all about SOP. I hope it's clear to you guys. If not, please ping me in our Insta page, and you could also post your questions in our newly created Telegram group. I'll try to reply as soon as possible. There are other people who join this group, even they could also help you with your questions. So please try to join the group. I mentioned the link in the description below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and if you like it, please do like, comment and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself and bye bye.